My name is Julia Feeney. I'm the head teacher here at St Paul's Catholic Primary School in Tilehurst. As a Catholic school, we're very aware of the importance of children's spiritual lives, and I felt that life was getting so very, very busy that children weren't being given opportunities or enough opportunities to take the time to stop and reflect and have their own spiritual beings nurtured. I've known Mike Starson for a number of years, and I heard about the work that he was doing with Christian meditation, and I invited him into the school, and that was about 3 years ago. And he started working with a small group of children, and he's now working every week with all the children in my upper school in years 5 and 6.
We're lucky enough to have meditation take place every week at our school, and I can tell you that Friday mornings are always wonderful because the children are enthusiastic about having a meditation session.
I have certainly seen a difference in the way in which children's behaviour is managed by themselves. I've seen a difference in the children's attitudes. And talking to the children, they do say that very often if they find themselves getting stressed, they just remember to stop and pause and reflect and say, Maranatha. Since we started the meditation sessions, parents have come up to me in the playground to say how delighted they are and how grateful they are that we have taken this activity into our school and made it part of our curriculum, and the fact that it is timetabled on a weekly basis. They talk about their children coming home and using the techniques if they've had a situation with a brother or a sister. Some children have actually talked at length to their parents about what they actually do during the sessions and have got their parents to do it with them.
I have gotten angry, and yes, it has definitely helped me. There was one time where I accidentally got poked in the eye with a tree bauble while I was putting it up, and that was not exactly a very good moment. Discovering it was my brother's fault, I was very angry at him, and I went into my room to meditate. This calmed me down, and I apologised for yelling at my brother.
I think meditation when they're younger has more benefits because as they're young, they're open to all this new learning, all these different things. So it kind of sort of naturally becomes almost like an osmosis thing for them. So they kind of just adopt it as the way of thinking. And some of the children actually meditate at home or during the holidays. On the odd occasion Mrs. Starson's been away doing things. The children have been so keen that we've continued doing meditation, and they've been sort of leading it. We've had children lead meditation for people at Reading University and lecturers, and also at old people's homes. And this afternoon children are very excited to lead meditation for their parents as well as each other.
We have been having regular meditation sessions now for 3 years, and at first some of my staff were a little sceptical, and when told that they would be encouraged to join in, some staff actually said, well, I can't do that, I have to keep an eye on so and so, I daren't shut my eyes because I don't know what the children would get up to. But within weeks, just a few weeks, the staff were amazed by the reactions of the children, and the sceptical staff had been won over.
You can see children sort of pulling on these meditation skills, pausing before they do something, just taking that moment before they start. And that's a real benefit, because so many times, especially with the older children, you give them a task and they just pen on paper, quick, get it over with. But you can see now with the meditation, they're taking that time for that pause for thought, to just try and sort of compose themselves, and it's led to better quality work.
I would say it's something which at first glance may appear to be something which the children wouldn't really glean too much from, sitting quietly and thinking. But it's something that I think children don't get enough opportunity to do at the moment. Being able to actually just sit quietly and reflect and think without any kind of pressure to explain what they're thinking or write it down or even draw it.
My advice to anyone who may be a bit sceptical about having meditation within the school curriculum is don't be. It really has benefited our children. I can't tell you the difference that we've had. The calmness, the relationships between the children, they're much more gentle. We also have children who are more able to concentrate and to sort of think upon it as a daily thing. It's a type of prayer, and prayer is very important to all of us, especially in this Catholic school.
Meditation is accessible for all children regardless of their ability, and it's something they can all achieve and get something out of, so they all enjoy the experience. And work-wise, having that focus can impact into their work as well.
When I'm stressed out, I could just stop and do the meditation, and it really helps me to be calm. It really helps me to relax when I do it, and I'm really grateful that Mr. Sarson teaches us meditation.
Over a year ago, Alok Sharma, who is the local MP, got to hear of the work that Mike Sarson was doing in our school and asked if he could come along and watch the children during a session. So we were delighted to welcome him in, and he came and he took his shoes off and he sat with us and he joined in the session, and he was so impressed. He went back to Westminster and he wrote to Michael Gove saying that this was something extremely powerful and should be in every school in the land.